So, good evening everyone, I hope your day has been alright and welcome to the first video of the FRS YouTube channel Formula Racing series. This is a new league started on PS4. We originally did have like a 5-race season, but didn't turn out too well, so we decided to restart the whole division, get a lot of new names in, try and make it better, and we'll just go from here. We've made quite a few changes. We've now got a Twitter chat and we've also got a YouTube channel as well, as you can tell from here. For people who don't know, I'm Little Block's host of Formula Racing Series, and we have got a new commentator as well as Bugatti030629. Definitely a good commentator, commentates in F6 for me. I'm confident he'll do well, hence why I chose him to be the lead commentator of this division. But for people who don't know, as I did say originally, this is the first proper season of FRS, so I'm just going to get the calendar up for now. We're going to have an 11 race calendar, so people don't get bored of F1 2018, because you know it's almost coming towards the end time now, another couple months, and time the season's done, people will be bored of it, so we'll be getting low numbers. So what I aim to do here is get 11 rounds in and then have maybe a few fun events and then get a full calendar in for the F1 2019 game. But we shall get the calendar started. For round 1 we do have Bahrain, round 2 is China, round 3 is Spain, round 4 is Canada, round 5 is Britain, round 6 is Germany, round 7 Belgium, round 8 is Italy, round 9 is Japan, round 10 is USA, round 11 is Brazil, and round 12 is Abu Dhabi. So in fact we do have 12 rounds. That was my mistake. So we have 12 rounds. Hopefully everyone enjoys the calendar. I've tried to pick out the calendar that allows you to do the best racing on, and the tracks I've chose out for this season are the ones I feel we can get some of the best racing out of. You notice why I didn't actually choose any street circuits, because street circuits tend to be boring, if you get what I mean. It's looking like Monaco in real life. You don't really get many overtakes there. Singapore, I did make the calendar before the recent patch, so I didn't choose Singapore because of the tyre temps issued for other drivers. It'd be completely unfair on pad drivers, and Baku not many people like, so I left that one out. So that is the calendar for the first proper season of FRS. Now to run you through the teams. So in the Mercedes, as you see here, we have indeed got ILRT Cliffy and Tez Wilson pairing up. I know ILRT Cliffy quite well. I speak to him quite often, and he's quite a good driver. Does like to start at the back and make his way through the field, so we may see that a few times from Cliffy this season, or we may see him actually qualify and see what he can do. Tez Wilson, for the first couple rounds of the actual first races of FRS, he wasn't really around there, but we didn't really get to see the proper potential of Tez Wilson, so I'm hoping for this season we can see a bit more from Tez Wilson. So that is the Mercedes pairing done. And now in the Ferrari we have got Jacotex and FIFA FTW33. Both of these drivers really quick. I've seen these guys in other leagues. Jacotex, I remember commentating on him back in another division, not in quite a low division, and to see how quick he's got today, very impressive from him. He definitely will be up there. He's a very good driver on 1 lap pace. I haven't really seen much from him in the race, but definitely a driver to watch out for in quality. FIFA for the win. Haven't really seen him that much, but all I know is I've seen a couple races he's been in other leagues, and he has got a couple podiums, so I expect him to be decent here. See, can he deliver? Can he be a title contender? Possibly, if he gets his consistency. Same with Jay, then don't see why not. And then in the Red Bull we have Josh 9867 and ILRT Abiodun. Josh, this is quite a fast division. If we can get all the drivers in, then it's going to be quite challenging for him to score points. But if he keeps going and don't retire and goes all the way to the finish line, who says he can't get points? Josh was challenging for the title in another division I was in, but the pressure was just too much. But Josh, if he keeps his mind to it, I reckon he could get a few odd point scoring finishes here and there. Whereas ILRT Abiodun, another quick driver. Abiodun's definitely going to be up there. Abiodun, as I say, I've known him for quite a long time. He's got really good consistency. His quality pace may not be the best, but he's got quite outstanding race pace, so he will be a person definitely to watch for. And now in the Force India we do have David Woolbank 357 and Alice DTZZ. I don't really know much about David Woolbank and Alice. David didn't really show his full potential, I do believe, in like the first few races of FRS. I want to see if he can do better. Hopefully he can do better, because I'm sure he can put his game together and pick out points here and there. So he's not, one thing I do know, he's not the quickest, but if he keeps going, as I said, he will get points. But for Alice, I've never seen Alice race before, so it'll be quite a learning experience for me to see what this driver's pace is like, as well as him seeing what this division's like for his pace wise. So quite an interesting one. In the Williams, we do indeed have Felix and VSR Josh. I don't really know much about Felix. One of Praga's friends, Praga did suggest it to leak. He is quite, I don't know much about him. I hope to see, can he make a positive impact on this division? Hopefully he can. Therefore, for VSR Josh is a very good driver on his day. Does like a little bit of a cheeky bottle here and there, as everyone does, but once again, Josh on his day is very quick, so he's going to be another driver to watch out for. Now, in the Renault, we do have XAMK said future and me, Lewis Hamilton. XAMK, he's quick, but I wouldn't say he's up to the standards of Cliffy and Jake Tates. I'd say he's maybe a bit slower than them, but if with his consistency, if he gets consistent, he will be up there for podiums, possibly even race wins here and there. So he's a very, very good driver. Therefore, and then me, Lewis Hamilton, in fact, he hasn't really league raced in ages. I know that for a fact. He's had a few issues with personal life, so he's really getting back into F1. He started practicing the last few days. We'll see what he can do. Once again, he's not the quickest, but I reckon if he keeps going all the way to the finish line, he will be getting points here and there. And now in the Toro Rosso Honda, we have Onyxma and AZR Lawmans. Onyxma, I've raced with him quite a few times in open lobbies. Good driver, definitely. He's trying to learn his no assists, and let's see what he can do. I think he's going to run his assists here, and don't see why he can't challenge for a few race wins / podiums. Who knows? AZR Lawmans, I reckon he's going to be fighting for the lower end of points. Maybe a race like, I don't know, maybe out of race like, I'm just getting the calendar back up on my phone now, it just came off. Maybe a track like Germany, because turn 1 is quite a killer. Maybe he can pick up a few points here and there. Definitely interested to see what Lawmans can do. Moving on to the Haas F1 team, we do indeed have Lewis 11004 and Partridge 99. Lewis is quick on his day. He's won a few league races here and there. He used to race with him. I've been racing with him for quite a long time now, since F1 2015, and once he practices, he'll be up there. I know he used to have his strong track F USA. I'm not sure if that's his strong track anymore, but I've got to wait and see. I don't really know. As for Partridge, I don't really know much about. I think this is one of his first leagues. It'd be interesting to see what he can do. I think he's going to be fighting Woolbank, Alice, Hamilton, etc. To see what he can do. As I said, just got to keep going. Never give up, because you never know what could happen. A late safety car or something can definitely factor in the races for this season. Now in the McLaren, we've got quite a fast lineup here. We have got KLC 73 and Praga X30 pairing up with each other. Now KLC did take a break from league racing for a bit, but he's got back into it and he's looking quite quick again, so let's see what he can do. Definitely intrigued. He can challenge for race victories, challenge for podiums. He'd definitely be a title contender, so hopefully KLC can deliver to his full potential. And then we got his teammate Praga, he definitely can be up there for a few podiums. He's quick on his day, but that day don't always come. Hopefully in FRS we see it, where it comes every day of the week, or every Wednesday at 6 PM. See what he can do. I reckon he'll be fighting the likes of Lawmans, Onyx, maybe AMK. He definitely interested to see what Praga can do. And then finally we have myself, LRT Lickle, and yeah, Paris, or YH Paris. I'm not really going to go into detail about myself. As you said, well, as I said earlier, you heard pretty much what I had to say. I'm league owner. I'll be looking for challenging for a few victories and some podiums. I'd like to challenge for the title, but what my main concern is to hope the league runs well and see if we can get enough interest for us Division 2 on F1 2019. And then YH Paris. Paris is a very quick driver. Now, I used to race with him in another team, and he literally dominated the first couple races he done for us. He won by miles, so he's definitely going to be up there challenging for race wins. Really good chance to win the title, Paris, I reckon. Me and him quite a strong team, but if I had to go for a team that could win this, I'd say McLaren. I'd say McLaren are my favourites, and for the driver's title I will go with ILRT Cliffy. Cliffy keeps going, he's consistent, driver clean, don't see why he can't win it. And also, we also have one reserve. We have VG Hamilton joining in as reserve, so whenever someone leaves, if they do leave, then he'll be jumping into their car and taking their seat. We are still on the lookout for reserve, so if you are interested, make sure to message Lickleblocks on PSN or the FRS F1 Twitter or my Twitter. They'll all be on the screen in about the next 5-10 seconds. But this has been the FRS first video. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and let's look forward to the season next weekend. Enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and let's look forward to the season next weekend, Wednesday at 6 o'clock, where you'll see Bugatti now on the channel commentating for the first round of the season in Bahrain. Good night, everyone.